Why, hello, hello, hello. It's KYN, and welcome back to my Let's Play of Lemmings plus Omega 2, everyone. So, I have some good news. I was able to get Sharp 18 solved, which is possibly either Namida's hardest level he has ever made, or it might be the second to hardest. Yeah, it all depends on who you ask. But in my opinion, this one is definitely harder than the Wasted Talent from Lemmings plus Alpha. Um, so, um, but yeah, like I said, the nice thing was that I was able to get it solved. Yeah, even though I went against my uh, traditional custom of normally recording two live playthrough videos of the level that I got stuck on the last time. But this time I decided to not do that, just because I thought it was going to take quite a while, and yeah, and hence there would probably be a risk in that I wouldn't be able to get the level solved in the second video. Um, but well, yeah, if you've been watching my LPs, that's normally what I do. If I can't get the same level solved after recording a second video, then yeah, I will switch to off-camera time, and then I don't record again until I get the level solved. But this time, yeah, even though I've only recorded one video of Sharp 18, yeah, like I said, I decided to not record a second video just because of the fact that I thought it was going to take quite a while, and indeed it took about like another hour or so before I finally figured it out. But well, yes, I think what would have happened was that it was just going to be mostly like the same fiddling around until like I could possibly like maybe get the low solved, yeah, via brute force or something. But as it turns out, yeah, the low actually has a very clean solution. Yeah, there's absolutely no like heavy timing needed whatsoever, except for one small part. But after that, yeah, then yeah, once you get like the beginning parts down, the rest follows kind of easily. But even then, yeah, it's still a very difficult puzzle. Yeah, like there's a lot of difficult things to see in the solution. Yeah, which kind of escaped me for some bit. Wow, and there were even some parts of the solution where I tried some things, yeah, and it wouldn't work. Except yeah, there was one thing that like botches the entire thing that ultimately makes it a no solve. But the key realization here was that I didn't realize the parts all came together. Yeah, for quite some time. But now I managed to spend some plenty of time with it off camera and everything and get it solved. Yeah, now I'm ready to show the solution. But I think before I do that, though, I will go ahead and show some other things that I tried. Yeah, which don't work. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the let's play. So here's the level that I could not solve last time, but I finally got it solved. Yeah, during some off-camera time. Sharp 18, Insanity Plea. So 10 lemmings and 6 to be saved. Alrighty, as promised, I'm gonna go ahead and show some other things that I tried, but they don't work. Let me see if I can remember how though. Yeah, so I think what I did was that I basically used the last lemming here, and must it be the first one? No. So I think what I would need to do here is send the first lemming out as a climber right away. No. So let's try platforming as early as possible. No, did not quite work out. Okay, how about the second one? Yeah, I don't quite remember which specific lemming I assigned skills to. But yeah, I tried having the climber stack while he's going to the left. And then I believe maybe it might have been this pixel in which I started bashing with the platformer. Yeah, so it creates a hole like this to prevent the climber from going back out to the left. So, this attempt would have worked, except here, basically, like, even if I got the timing to work out here so that the worker lemming builds and then you block at the right moment to turn him so that you can build up here. Basically, then the problem becomes, yeah, after you push this button with some lemming, yeah, then it becomes a sacrifice in splats because this stack is actually 1 pixel too far to the left. So therefore, the lemming that drops down here does not land on here to break their fall. So therefore, yeah, it would have worked, except the stacker is not in the right position. So that attempt is out the window. And of course, I tried the same thing with 2 climbers instead. But yeah, again, same problem. You're not gonna have the correct lemmings to do the work and everything. And even then, yeah, I think the timing still would not work out as well because like I think by the time you break through the wall, yeah, some lemmings is either too close or will be too far away so that you cannot block at the right time before the builder runs out of bricks. And so, yeah, then like I said, I had some very fiddly stuff where, yeah, in the first video, you saw that I climber bombed and then bashed my way through by adjusting the lemming that does it every time to see if I can get the right timing to put the blocker at the end to turn the builder. So as it turns out, yeah, it does not matter how you brute force it. Yeah, it will not work whatsoever because some lemmings will catch up and fall into this fire trap. Yeah, while you're like building and platforming to seal off the gap. So it does not matter there. Yeah, although I think one attempt would have worked, except by the time I build up here and the lemming slipped on by, I would bomb this, but then the lemming behind him would reach the pillar too soon. So therefore, to prevent him from turning around, I make him a climber. But I guess even that slight delay is enough for some lemmings to slip on by. And I think even if he did not turn around or wasn't a climber, I think it still would not have finished the gap on time either. So those attempts, so eventually after a while, I just gave up on this brute forcing method. Yeah, because I was like thinking, surely namida wouldn't be that cruel. Yeah, I mean, like, yes, he has some very cool levels, yeah, such as that Sharp 16 one, yeah, which reminded me of another level from, I believe it was Lemmings plus 5, yeah, also in the machine tile set. Yeah, it just has like a teleporter in which you need to like make sure that no one slips by that teleporter while it's busy. Yeah, with lemmings going out to the right at the bottom. So, I thought here, there is a possibility that namida might be very cool. Yeah, if he did intend this very brute force solution to work. But no. Like I said before, as it turns out, it does not. The solution is not that fiddly whatsoever. Yeah, it is very, very clean, and it's just a very, very difficult puzzle. So yes, I would definitely agree here that Sharp 18 is definitely one of the hardest levels I've ever played by namida. Yeah, possibly even harder than any other level I played in the Lemmings Plus series. Yeah, even those from Alpha. Yeah, because Wasted Talent from Lemmings Plus Alpha is also a very hard level, but it just requires one thing. Yeah, that you are able to see it or discover it. Yeah, not too long. Yeah, after you like start playing it, then yeah, then the rest is quite easy. But like yeah, if you don't, then you're essentially stuck there forever. But yeah, like I said, I'm not gonna spoil what it is. Yeah, just in case there are those of you who want to like attempt Lemmings Plus Alpha. And that reminds me, I need to get solutions up to that pack, yeah, sometime soon, because I completed that pack from quite a while back, but I don't have any like solutions to any of the levels or anything on my YouTube channel. Yeah, so I'll need to fix that. Yeah, I will likely do that after I get through Lemmings Plus Omega 2. But anyway, yeah, now I'm ready to show off the real solution here. So yes, I start as before. Yeah, where I use this last lemming in the crowd to platform. Yeah, this is one of the very hard parts to see. So the answer is not to climber bomb, but to platform up this gap here, so that you have one worker lemming. And then another tricky part here is that you need to use a stack. Yeah, this was also very hard to see, because before this, yeah, I kept trying to make that splatform for that lemming who pushes this button so that he will survive. But as it turns out, you don't make a splatform for that lemming who pushes this button. Yeah, because you will actually need to use this lemming that slips by to bomb him while he's falling. Yeah, in order to release the crowd, because the destruction mass of the bomber is quite is quite high. Yeah, it reaches quite far, yeah, vertically. So anyway, so for the stacker, yeah, here it is absolutely critical that you use the second lemming to do the stack, because in this way it allows the first lemming in the lead, yeah, to get on top of the stack and also to step into the bastion tunnel. And I believe that was too early. So yeah, it's a little too early. So I think I will have them make 2 more rounds. So yes, this stacker usage is very, very hard to see, in my opinion. And this might be too soon as well. Yeah, and it's absolutely vital that neither of these guys are climbers. Yeah, so it's a little too early. So 1 more round. then that should be the right timing. Yeah, hopefully he'll come. Something tells me this will be too late. Yep, too late. Alrighty, in that case, let me try platforming as far back as possible. Because I think I remember having to, like, adjust the, when you start, like, platforming. Okay, let's try this. I don't know, that might be too close. Yeah, that's too close. Alrighty, one more round done. At least I'm pretty certain it has to be the second lemming. Let me see if it works. No, it would not work if you do with the first lemming. Okay, no, so let's try platforming closer to the wall then. It's possible that I might even need to adjust when I start bashing as well. No. Back up below. Nope, still not the right timing. Yeah, I do have a replay save just in case this does take a while, but yeah. I normally prefer to like manually recreate the solution. Nope, that's not the right timing whatsoever. Okay. Let me just delay the bashing then. But yeah, this is the solution though, so now it's just a matter of getting it to work. Okay, something tells me this is too soon as well. What is going on here? Yeah, did I use the wrong lemming to bash? Or rather, platform? Ah. Alrighty. In that case, let's go ahead and let's try the third lemming. Yeah, I guess that's something I should have checked before I started recording. Okay, I believe this might be correct now. Yes? Awesome! Okay, now you need to go ahead and release another lemming from the crowd with a climber. Because, yeah, a bomber has to go here, since it should be clear that the remaining basher goes here. Okay, now the rest of the solution is as follows. So, build, and then platform once he's high enough, so you seal off the gap. And then, of course, use another builder to get up here. And then what he's going to do is that he's going to turn to the left, and then he's just going to climb over the wall. Okay, and this is where he becomes a sacrifice. Yeah, not by splatting, but rather by bombing while he's falling, so that you destroy the stack and also the wall to help them get up. Well, most importantly, to destroy the stack. Yeah, to help them get up. But I think it's also critical that it takes part of the wall as well. Yeah, and they happen to be close enough for that. So yes, that releases the crowd. And then you have one more climber in which you can climb up the wall and bomb him once he's high enough. That might be one pixel too high. Yeah, but I think this is perfect. Yeah, perfect. And then finally, all there's left to do is to bash. And that's it. So, very, very nice level. Yeah, which has a very, very difficult puzzle to it. So, it is definitely one of the hardest levels I've ever played by Namida. And I even thought that this could be like the odd level from Namida that I would not be able to solve. But nope, I was able to do it. So with the completion of possibly Namida's hardest levels he has ever made, yeah, I think I am cleared to go to finish up the rest of the pack. But I am told that sharp 19 and 20 are no pushovers either. So I don't expect to cruise through them very easily, even though I made it past possibly one of the hardest lows the namida has ever made. Sharp 19, 50 lemmings, struck out. 50 lemmings, 43 to be saved. And another abstract low. Is this going to be a curse as well? Let's see. Ooh, it's a pretty tall level, and somewhat wide as well. Yep. I think Namida's right. This does not look easy to me whatsoever. Ooh, no builders though. But we do have platformers. Okay, and we can lose up to 7. So if we use all 4 bombers and then all 4 blockers, we'd be 1 short of the requirement. Yeah, unless we release one of them. And also rescue that one. Okay, well, if we platform at the very start, we wouldn't have enough. So it appears that we would need to platform around here. And then, let's see another one there. And then one last platform over there, it appears. At least I think that's how the load needs to be done. Let's see. Yeah, because if you platform, yeah, we need to make sure it's close to these walls here. They should be able to land, yeah, to get on the other side, and then yeah, one last platform for this gap. I'd be surprised if they are not able to reach it. Though it might be possible to like, maybe not, because I think if you platform and then bash, yeah, the platform is still going to hit the terrain. So therefore, yeah, I don't think it's necessary to like bash to keep the platformer going. Yeah, I think something tells me that this will be a curse as well. Yeah, owing to my history with abstract lows, which plays this track. Yeah, or the other one. Not the one that plays on like course 5 though. No, those levels are no problem for me. But yeah, if it plays like this particular track or the other one that also plays on abstract levels, yeah, then those tend to get me all the time. But anyway, yeah, this does not look easy whatsoever. We could probably try maybe bombing here and then another one there. And we have 4 bashers, so yeah, this could probably use a bomber. These 2 would definitely have to use a basher, it appears. Yeah, and we might even need to be high enough in order to like maybe bomb. We can't even get up there to like dig and bomb. Although we could probably like bomb first and then dig to get down. Although we still need to get through here though. So the way I see it is that we could probably like bomb, bash underneath, and then it appears that we will have to basically stop that basher mid-stroke or something. Yeah, so that we don't destroy the terrain above as well. Yeah, right where the exit is. And then, yeah, maybe here we can like mine or something. Yeah, in order to make the ceiling thin enough. We probably even need to like stop it with a block or 2. Yeah, in any case, this does not look to be an easy low whatsoever. We'll probably have to do the same thing here as well. Maybe we have to bomb here and then bash through. Seems that we have to get them pretty close to one another then. And yeah, it seems there's going to be like a lot of tricky timing to do here. It really does. Yeah, and this is where they're gonna start splatting if I bomb up there, for example. Why don't we try digging here? Yeah, and just send one on ahead. Yeah, he'll float. Yeah, and what happens if I bomb him before? Whoop. That's gonna be way too high, yeah. They're not gonna survive the fall there, even if we bomb. Let's see. Really the only way I'm thinking is just like bomb and bomb there. And I could possibly like maybe dig up there, maybe. Yeah, in order to release the crowd. Somehow I'm thinking like maybe compression is the way to go. And yeah, we might want to send another. So, no, hold on. So, I think what we will want to do here then is basically dig with the first one. Have 2 lemmings go on by. Yeah, and then bomb. 4th lemming. Yeah, and then let's go ahead and max out the release rate as well. That should, you know, why don't we wait? Okay, and then let's go ahead and send him up. No, you can float when we're down here. Or we could possibly even use a miner as well. Maybe we don't have to bomb. Yeah, and hopefully they'll all make it past that digger. Yeah, looks like we have to go here to the platform. Yeah, so it looks like we're forced to use 2 bashers there. Okay, and then we got up here to like maybe like bash, or we could possibly even go up here as well. Yeah, but either way, it's still going to use 2 bashers though. Could possibly even like dig and then maybe mine. Oh yeah, like mine it and bomb or something. Yeah, then we also need to like go up here as well, it appears. Yeah, so we blocked with him there in order to keep the crowd safe. And yeah, we can release him as a climber as well. And they had 2 bombers remaining though, so that might be a problem. Yeah, why don't we go as high as we can to like bomb and then bash. But the only problem is that if well, actually, we have a blocker, so maybe we can stop him with. No, that's not gonna. Actually, these spots. Maybe it doesn't have to be that low. Okay. Ooh, dear. Yeah, and then we bash there. And then we have a problem with that. If we mine, then they're gonna fall out to the left. That's gonna be a problem. Let's see. Yeah, if I bashed down here instead. Oh wait, hold on. We could still go over here, couldn't we? No, so maybe we don't have to go as high as I did. Yeah, the only problem is that when we come back the other way, yeah, they'll be blocked there. That's the only problem. We do have 2 miners though, so. And it's possible that we might even have to, maybe we even have to go to the far, right. But that's going to be like a lot of messy timing and everything. Yeah, plus if I did that, bashing, and then I waste another bash, or use another basher, and then I don't have anything for this here. And also, if I was to like have him drop, would be a floater as well. Now, where did my other floaters go? One of my floaters is here. Yeah, another floater is there. Yeah, so maybe rather than a bomber, let's try using a miner. And he's a floater. Yeah, so it might be better if I had waited, actually. What's more, could we even mine here? won't be low enough. I could send him out as a climber, but like, well, yeah, maybe I have to because like, yeah, so that, whoop, wait, are they, oh. Yeah, they're not climbers. Okay, let's like not mine to that just yet. Gotcha, I didn't need to send that load out just yet, huh? Well, yeah, let's go ahead and wait then. Alright, let's go ahead and see how this works out then. So now I have a non-floater who will block. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, so let's go ahead and go all the way to the top. Alrighty, and then I think we can start mining here. Yeah, so we get down here. No, bomber's not even gonna break through there. Let's see. Yeah, so basically what I could do is that I could like, I guess like mine or something the other way. Or yeah, is that even thin enough for them? It is thin enough. Awesome. But I had two. Actually, four. Yeah, one of them's bunched up with the other one. Can't have that. Yeah, there we go. Now, can I block here and not block anyone? Yes, awesome. Okay, some skills left over, but yeah, I still don't find this one easy by any means. Yep, and I saved the requirement. Awesome. Okay, that's the penultimate level down. Okay, do I want to go for this though? It does seem a bit long and complicated. Um, you know what? Let's go for it. Yeah, so that like I at least like taken a look and attempted it. And if I can't get us off in this video, that's okay by me as well. Yeah, because then I would probably at least have a general idea of how to go through the low, and then maybe get it solved the next time I record. So yeah, why don't we go for this? So to round off the entire pack, sharp 20, the Lem Goldberg contraption, 100 lemmings, 100 to be saved. Okay, 8 skill types, and the only neo-lemming skills are the platformers and the walker. No buttons here. Okay. So yeah, Room Groper, yeah, you know, like those contraptions that you see in like the Incredible Machine, for example. Yeah, that's what's being referred there. Yeah, I really loved that series when I was growing up. Yeah, because you know I'm a puzzle lover. I really love puzzles, and Lemmings is certainly no exception here. Yeah, this does not look easy by any means. Um, hmm. Most importantly, what is the best route to get through the low? Yeah, and we need to save everyone. So yeah, as such, there are no bombers, and we do have a blocker, but we do need to release him later. Yeah, either with a walker or some digging destructor skill, I guess. Um, yeah, there's plenty of steel up here. Okay, and there's some gaps in the between the floors here, so that could probably be a bit annoying if you're trying to like say get through from the top up here. Ooh, wow. There's a little hole here for which a climber can go. Something tells me that this is pretty much ripe for a miner to go down. Though I think the miner will get interrupted before he can get over here, though. We do have two miners, so okay. Yeah, I just caught wind of that. Let's see. Yeah, I think I can see like basically a blocker bouncing a miner. Um, okay, and then maybe we can go up here. Hmm. We only have a digger though, so maybe it won't be possible to shortcut away like that though. So therefore, we ultimately might have to like go down here. We don't have any floaters either or gliders. So yeah, it seems that. Actually, unless you can like reduce the fall here, yeah, then it should be possible to get through. So, um, yeah, and you could also see maybe a miner being used here as well. Yeah, I think up here is certainly like a no go. Yeah, this seems to be the clearest way to go. So basically up the far right and then back to the left over here. Oh, actually, no, you can dig here to reduce the fall. So no, you don't have to like go through there, assuming that you don't use it somewhere else. Okay. And then, mm, only one climber. Okay. Um, yeah, there seems to be like a lot of pits and everything in which the lemmings can get into trouble. Okay, well, let's see what we can do here. And yes, because this is the final level, yeah, this one uses a unique music track. I don't think I recognize it in any way though, so. Yeah, platformer can't even get them up there. Yeah, I'm gonna get trapped down there. Most importantly, yeah, do we necessarily have to like start like building up here? Yeah, even if some of them slip by, because if anything, I think we could just like basically bash here. Yeah, why don't we do that? Yeah, and then we have to bash these guys out once we climb. Okay, so it looks like we will. Yeah, I think we would need to send out a climber there. Yeah, because then these guys will be coming down here, and then we basically get up here, it appears. And then, yeah, the climber will get into trouble unless we do something about it here. So it looks like we will have to bash or something. Yeah, so far it doesn't seem too bad. I don't know what the talisman is, though. I did not check that. Maybe if going for that, yeah, then it's going to be a bit difficult. Yeah, I don't know if it's like some kind of time attack one or something else. Okay, so say we have this. And it doesn't really matter if we bash here while there's still some lemmings coming out. Oh, that's going to disrupt things, will it? Yeah, and so in that case, let's go ahead and put a blocker here then. So yeah, the climber's going to go up here. And actually, we probably don't even need to use two separate miners there. I wonder if it's possible to basically use a builder miner combo. Yeah, and if we are, then how far can we go with it? Can we do both layers here or just this layer over here? Yeah, I want to check here. Then I'm just going to go ahead and use a builder turnaround just to check. Ah, yes, I did see something. Perfect. Although, that builder staircase is going to be destroyed completely, though. So, it looks like I would have to, like, basically scoot it over some more then. Yeah, possibly this one as well. Oh, right, yeah. Then he can't climb up here. Okay, I think this might do. Oh, I think it might have been possible to, like, use a build and mine combo the other way as well. Then again... Yeah, I think if I had placed the blocker a little further back, then it might be possible. Yeah, so that the miner can keep going down here as well, and then we can just bash them out. Yeah, the only problem is when the climber gets over here, though. Yeah, I'm not sure how to prevent that. And then again, I think we could just build and then bash. Yeah, but then we need... actually, we have platformers as well. Yeah, and then maybe this is right for another miner. Yeah, I think that's one thing we can do. We could just basically build and then bash, so that some part of the staircase will be there, so that the climber cannot go back out. Yeah, the only problem is that we would have to like invest in our constructor skill. Yeah, why don't we do that then? Wait, if I... No. Oh, he doesn't turn around. Well. Does seem like we have plenty of bashers though, so we could probably use some of that to our advantage. Yeah, you know what? Let's try using some of the bashers. No. Though, we could possibly also even use a platformer. Yeah, the platformers don't seem to be in short supply though. Doesn't matter, some lemmings slip on by here. Yeah, so let's say move the blocker a little further back. Yeah, I wonder if that will make the builder miner combo a little bit more successful. Yeah, we are running out of the builders though, so that is a little bit worrisome. Ah. And I placed that builder wrong there. Okay. Yes, yes, I know I could just use replay edit mode. So that means I would have to scoot this builder over. But yeah, I will make do without it. So I think in this way, yeah, then I would just have to readjust the blocker position. Nope. I want you to turn around, please. Alright, let's try this again. Yes, perfect. Well, and then one more builder there. Yeah, I could also use Basher for him to hit the steel and turn around rather than use a builder there, I guess. I would use the climber to do it, the platforming. Not like that, though. There we go. Platform. Yeah, and then I'm out of platformers. Yeah, I think if I had one more, then we would have been fine there. Let's see. Yeah, I think it's that that I used there. Oh, Climber could just go down here, couldn't he? Ah. Most importantly, I could probably just even use a platformer there. Maybe. Actually, no. Maybe it's best used for there. So yeah, that buildup will have to wait then. Alright, let's put the block right there. Oh, we still have the problem in that someone... Oh, wait. I'm stupid. Wait for the climber to pass through first. Alright, at least we don't have to like do the entire level all over. Yeah, so I gotta say, I saw the solution like fairly quick here. So I gotta say, that might even be a record for the final level of the pack. And yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and use a basher to turn them around. Alright, now just gonna zoom out so I can see where the miner would go. Perfect. Alright, now I think I'll wait for the building. Yeah, I want the climber to pass on by first. Yeah, one builder should be enough here. Alright, let's go ahead and release this blocker now. Oh, they're gonna get into trouble, won't they? We do have 3 platformers, but even then. Yeah, it's this part. I need to figure out how to do this more efficiently. Yeah, and would a basher here be enough? Nope, of course not. Yeah, so I just need to figure out this part. Um, yeah, because this is just going to take some time. Hmm. Yeah, why don't we try platforming up that gap first? I think I have it under here. Oh, actually, no, the basher would have gone here. Gosh darn it. Actually, you know what? Let's see how this does here. Ah. Yeah, and then the climber can just go over and then dig down, and then we finally bash them out. Or a platform, doesn't matter. Yeah, I'm just gonna use a platform and be fancy here. Alright, so with this, we have finished the final level of the pack. And a little shade under 12 minutes. You did it! You completed yet another entry in the Lemmings Plus series, and brought countless more Lemmings home. Thanks to Axley, Ichotolat, Waplem, and Zanzendorf for pre-release testing. The Lemmings Plus saga continues at a later date. Stay tuned. And an unlock a talisman. It's probably just for completing low, but I am not certain. Alrighty, so with the completion of Sharp 20, that brings us back to the first level of the pack, which is Fluffy 1. Well, what can I say that I haven't said before? I really liked Lemmings Plus Omega 2. Yeah, and this definitely goes onto my list of one of my most favorite level packs I've ever played. So, job well done to Namida there. I absolutely enjoyed it from start to finish. And I especially enjoyed the lows in Spiky and Sharp. Yeah, those were all really good challenges, and especially the ones in the Sharp rank, they were all worthy at that rank. Yeah, but I really, really enjoyed playing my way through and solving them. Oh my goodness, there are a lot of true gems in here, and this is very, very high on my favorites list. So this is definitely one of my favorite packs of all time. Yeah, possibly even more than Alpha. It's not to say that Lemmings Plus Alpha wasn't good or anything. It was, but like I think I like Lemmings Plus Omega 2 even more. So yeah, again, job well done to Namida there. Yeah, I absolutely enjoyed this pack so much. And yeah, I gotta say, I think I am in agreement here that Lemmings Plus Omega 2 did feel a bit harder than Lemmings Plus Alpha, even though both of them seem quite comparable to difficulty. Yeah, so it's in a way kind of hard for me to tell which pack is harder. But yeah, I think overall though, Lemmings Plus Omega 2 is just slightly harder. Yeah, not a whole lot harder, but like it just seems a bit harder than Lemmings Plus Alpha. But then again, it's kind of skewed in that like Lemmings Plus Omega 2 nearly has double the number of levels that Alpha has. But yeah, quite honestly, Lemmings Plus Alpha didn't feel all that bad. But then again, it's likely because I background a lot of the levels. So therefore, I don't think it's at its true nastiness that Lemmings Plus Omega 2 is. Because with a few exceptions of some open-ended levels, I think all levels here are like solid in terms of like the intended solution being enforced. Yeah, there might have been a couple of levels where a few an odd level here or there, yeah, where I was able to spare a skill or two. But like I think for the most part, yeah, these levels are like pretty much solid in terms of having the intended solution enforced. So yes, as I usually do in the final video of a let's play, yeah, I like to go through the levels one last time. So yeah, Fluffy one, yeah, very nice level to start the pack. Though this is already a bit difficult. Yeah, for first level though. Quite honestly, yeah, I think Fluffy 3 would have worked better as a pack opener, but that's okay. Because Fluffy 3 isn't that far away from the Fluffy 1 anyway. Yeah, but this is still quite a nice level to start the pack. Yeah, even if it's a bit hard for its position. Yeah, in my opinion. And then Fluffy 2, yeah, just a basic fencer level there, so that's why it's really easy. And then Fluffy 3, yes, it turns out that I was correct in that, yeah. The level title is just referring to the fact that it's an X of everything low. Yeah, one of the very rare ones, and I think only one of three, actually. Yeah, and by this, I am assuming the full 8 skill panel. Yeah, whether it's all classic skills or not. Yeah, even though we generally think of X of everything low as just being in the classic 8 skills only. But yeah, here I'm just going to assume a full 8 skill panel since at the time the pack was made, yeah, the skill panel was not yet expanded to 10 skill panel slots. But yeah, nothing too hard about this one. Just carve any solution you want here, and you have plenty of skills. So uh, skill shortages shouldn't be too much of a problem. Fluffy 4, yeah, a very nice low here as well. Though I think I would reduce the precision here a bit with the gliders because yeah, the gliders almost do not land on the platforms after they climb. So honestly, I would allow a bit more leeway there. Yeah, but that's just me personally. Fluffy 5, yeah, I think it was intentional to have more than one solution possible here. Yeah, so whether my solution is a background or not, well, I think that's the title does ask for it. So yeah, you want go for it. But if not, try to find the intended solution if you can. Yeah, even though there might not possibly be a single intended solution. Fluffy 6, another very nice one here. Yeah, I really love the two of the skills being red herrings completely because they won't help you due to the up one way arrows. Fluffy Sun, one of my favorites. Yeah, I really love the cloning the fencer at the very end. Yeah, to get to the exit and to make a tunnel so that the fencer from the left side can stop. Fluffy 8, another pretty good one as well. Yeah, I'm already too familiar with the sending two climbers close to one another so that the one behind stones for the one further ahead to like drop back down onto and so that you can like say build and platform and stuff. Fluffy 9, yeah. It seems that it was intended to basically just have the lemmings be able to survive the fall. Yeah, from the way I did the low. Yeah, rather than use the structure on the far left, because the intended solution seems to be using the structure on the far left. But the way I prevented the splatters, yeah, just from the wall in the middle at the bottom, yeah, it seems that it was intentional for that to happen. So I guess whether you can find out or not, yeah, well, it's up to you, I guess. Fluffy 10, I would definitely say that this is the hardest level of the rank. Um, so it may seem that you have a lot of skills available to you, but they run out super fast, and you would definitely get into trouble every time if you don't stop and think about how to get through the low. So it definitely gave me a lot of struggles until I stopped to think for a moment about how to use the skills efficiently. But yeah, other than that, it's a very nice level though. Fluffy, another one of my favorites here. Though, yeah, I was a little dumb here in that, like, I didn't take into account that you can assign the glider later so that you can land on the bottom. Yeah, for some very odd reason, I thought about assigning him a glider before he fell off the edge on the right side at the top. But yeah, very nice level here. Timing may be a little tight though, but I think it's set up in such a way so that even if plenty of lemmings turn around, I think you'll still be able to make it. Yeah, before the other fencer gets through and then like falls off. Fluffy 12, definitely one of my favorites here. Yeah, I really like the solution in that you have to send two lemmings out to the left, yeah, to do the work. Yeah, one of which you must bomb while he's falling, so that yeah, the other lemmings can get through later on, and then the other one just platforms up the gaps, yeah, before you release the crowd. Fluffy 13, yeah. So I think some of the readings I've done, yeah, in the level pack topic, a lot of people just go for the timing solution, so that you don't have to like release the top zombie in to go into the B trap. But other than that, yeah, it's a pretty nice, somewhat basic zombie low. Um, yeah, it's a very quick one though. And then Fluffy 14, yeah, the only reason this was a very fast solve was just the fact that I've already played mini lows like this. So yeah, therefore I never thought of to like just simply bash on through. Yeah, because you will certainly not finish on time. Yeah, with with a full minute, then yes, you couldn't do that, but like then you also have to like stop the basher somehow. Yeah, by doing some stuff over the top as well. But yeah, other than that, this is quite a nice level still. And then finally, Fluffy 15, again, a very easy level. You do not go for the challenge solution of saving everyone, including all the cloners, because you only need to save one here. And it is super, super easy to do that. But if you go for the challenge solution of saving everybody, yeah, then it's a lot harder. And yeah, I actually ended up spending a good like half hour or so. Yeah, before I was finally able to do so. Yeah, and the only reason I went for that was just how I did it in the Omega pack as well. Course one, yeah, pretty nice level to start out the pack here. Um, yeah, there wasn't anything too difficult about the solution. Just that I used one of the platforms wrong. Yeah, when in fact it's supposed to go through one of the over one of the gaps. Course two, yeah, seems that I back routed this one. I don't know if Namida was ever aware of that, but like then again, maybe he is. Yeah, it's just that by the time he did see it, he wasn't um releasing any more updates. Yeah, to like fix backwards and everything. So I guess my solution will stay as is. Although he's certainly more than welcome to block it if he would like to at some point in the future, of course. Course three seems that it's one of those that I made harder than it needed to be. Yeah, I think the intention was to like use the builder staircase to keep the fencer going, and then you use one of the lemmings that passes by the fencer to block. But well, yeah, it's still a nice solution though. Course four a little difficult, yeah, especially with timing being very tight. But yeah, it's just a matter of just like closing out the gaps as soon as you can before you lose too many. So yeah, the save requirement is a bit tight though, but yeah, it can be done. So I am not surprised that some have struggled with this one. Yeah, I kind of myself did, even though I solved it like fairly quick. And course five, yeah, again, there's something that I did unnecessary here with the whole maxing out the release rate and then putting it back to default. Yeah, when in fact it's easier to just put it at a high enough release rate so that every second lemming goes through the teleporter, but not so fast that some slip by it. Um, I think the thing was that like I thought to try, but like I guess with all the chaos that was going on, yeah, I unfortunately didn't get to catch myself on time. But well, these things happen. Course six, yeah, it's not too difficult at all. Really, the only problem I had here was just getting someone to the very bottom floor and to like basically turn around to make another landing platform for the others. But yeah, I just came up um, with basically building it and mining it to steal the turnaround. I did see another solution that I think is far more impressive though. Yeah, I think it was by Nintendo Addict. Yeah, that one I definitely like a lot more than the solutions or than the solution I used. And then of course, yes, I don't think I actually did it in the low pack topic when I gave feedback, but yeah, I would definitely reduce the precision with the building, and then so that when he lands, he does not splat because yeah, it is pixel precise, and it seems that Nepster had the same criticism about that as well. So I was like, oh, good. Yeah, I'm not the only one who was going insane with the other lemming kept spying at their building. But other than that, it's a very nice level though. Uh, it's very clever with using those stackers to keep the digger going, and also a blocker to hold him in place. Yeah, so that the digger can catch up. Course eight. Yeah, this one wasn't any problems at all. The timing once again is a bit tight though. So I would probably relax it there a bit, but yeah, fortunately the release rate is just right. Yeah, so that you can um get lemmings in place. Yeah, on time to like do the bombing and whatnot. Course nine. Seems that I made this a bit harder than it needed to be. Yes, I guess I essentially did it the other way around. I think so that like yeah, I should have done it with the second lemming rather than the first one. Yeah, to bomb and stuff. But other than that, yeah, it's just like getting into position to catch the lemmings from the entrance on time before you lose too many to splatting. But I think regardless of how you go about it, though, yeah, it's still pretty tight either way. Yeah, the save requirement. I mean, course 10, a pretty nice one. Yeah, yeah, it's definitely a quick solve once you realize what the basher is used for. Yeah, for that very long green section. And then yes, do keep in mind that you can use a digger on left and right one-way arrows. Yeah, because I temporarily forgot that fact. But fortunately, it came to me quickly enough so that I was able to solve the law fairly quickly. Course 11 definitely harder than the previous one. Especially because you have a 99 release rate, and containing the crowd is possibly the hardest part of this level. And if you're not aware that you can stone in midair, but it still connects with the ground, yeah, then you would think it's impossible to keep everyone safe. So I think even if I haven't seen that trick in Lemmings War Tour beforehand, yeah, I think I would have figured it out eventually. Because yeah, um, because I don't think it takes too long to realize, oh, one of them has to like be stoned, yeah, while going through the Ono animation, because that's the only way you can contain the crowd in time. But other than that, it's a very nice level though. But I did make the mistake of calling the miner too soon, so that by the time you finish platform, you're not able to release the crowd, yeah, by mining to the stoner. Course draw, I really like this one. Yeah, I figured out the bashing the blockers free very quickly, but then I had trouble figuring out the top part. But then realized, oh wait, you can just use a glider to get over the gap. So yeah, very nice puzzle here. I really like it. Course 13, yeah, the only reason this was a quick solve was just from how I remember watching Namida's intended solution to the final law of Doomsday Lemmings. So yes, I have that to thank because yeah, you essentially just need to know about yeah which states will get a lemming to go to the old node animation rather than stone will explode right away. So if you know it, yeah, then this level is quite simple. But if you don't, then it may seem impossible to you. Course 14, not a hard level at all. Just it's another one of those levels where it looks simple, but it's actually deceivingly challenging. And the no bomber solution that Nobita found to Tricky 18 or Lemmings 1, yeah, that escaped me for a long time here as well. And as you might have guessed, yeah, that level from Crane's Cranium Preview Pack was the one that I struggled with the most. Yeah, and so yeah, if you know it, then this level is quite easy. But if you don't, then yeah, it's quite hard. And then finally, course 15, yeah, definitely one of my favorites as well. And it seems that it's a big hit with others who have played through this pack as well. Yeah, Amani definitely liked this level. That I think he even liked the one from the Omega pack too, from Omega. Well, Lemmings plus Omega. That yes, he made a tribute to this kind of level for his Lemmings Uncharted pack. And yes, I really like this one. Just the fact that there's only platforms and builders, and you just need to like figure out how to use them. Yeah, so as to for the lemmings to help one another. So yeah, it's definitely a big hit with me as well. Alrighty, and then on to Spiky. Spiky one. Yeah. So pretty much from the first level from the get go in this rank, yeah, I definitely felt a sharp increase, or rather a huge increase in the difficulty. But as it turns out, yeah, I made the solution far more complicated than it needed to be. Yeah, with the whole timing. Yeah, when in fact it is not needed whatsoever. Yeah, I had totally forgotten. Yeah, there's a much simpler way to like essentially keep everyone safe while sending on one ahead. I don't know why I did not consider that, but well, that's something I brought onto myself, so I only have myself to blame there. But anyway, it's still a nice level to start the rank. Spiky 2, one of my favorites. Yeah, it was also a pretty quick solve here. So I am actually pretty surprised this gave some people trouble. Um, but yeah, one of the blockers though, I think it's just to make the execution easier. Yeah, because I think if the timing had gone better, yeah, then I probably would not have needed it. But well, yeah, like I said, it's still a very nice low. Spiky 3, yeah, another low that I made harder than it needed to be. It seems that another user solution who I've seen also made this hard as well because he did the exact same thing as me. But yeah, it's still a very nice low though. Just but unnecessary like precision and timing needed. Um, Spiky 4, a very nice low. Yeah, the only hard part here was just the at the top. Yeah, so that you drop in the right spot to like bomb to make the wall on the right low enough for for the swimmer to get out, but also a hold to the left so that you can get through and bash through the one-way wall. But other than that, yeah, it can still be a challenging low. Spiky 5, I would definitely say this is one of the hardest low levels of the rank. Um, but I think my solution is a bit of a back route just because of how I contained the crowd at the beginning, though. And I think I even was able to spare a few skills. But other than that, yeah, it's a very nice design here. Yeah, I really like the way Namida made the mushroom cloud here. But definitely difficult though. Spiky 6, yeah, this one was a fairly quick solve as well. Um, it's just that I temporarily forgot about the save requirement. Yeah, that I kept trying so hard to like save that lemming from slipping by the builder while he was going at the top. But once I realized, oh wait, you can lose, yeah, two here. Then I thought, oh, yeah, it's easier than I thought. But yeah, very nice level here. Nepster did criticize the timing of the mining and everything before people could turn around at the bottom, but no, I did not run into that problem whatsoever. What I did run into was the timing at the top being tighter than it, just because like yeah, there was possibly some lemmings going out to the left, yeah, and by the time I released the blocker, yeah, some would have went out to the left, but fortunately for me, they were all going out to the right by then. So yeah, so I think there I had more trouble with that timing rather than the one at the bottom. Spiky 7. This one, yeah, I'm actually surprised this one gave some of the top servers some problems because this one actually came to me very quickly. So I was like, yeah, what did they find so hard about this though? The only thing I did find difficult was just yeah, laying down that critical platformer brick so that the glider can land at the bottom. Yeah, from the left entrance. But other than that, yeah, very nice level that I managed to figure out very quickly. Spiky 8, nothing too hard about this one. Just the timing can be a little difficult, and especially with the with the time limit, it could be a little tight too. Um, but other than that, yeah, it's a pretty nice level, and it's one where the solution just came to me once I like started doing the build a minor combo. I was like, oh wait, I forgot you can use the minor tunnel to bash. Spiky 9, yeah, pretty much the only hard part here is just rescuing the entrances on time before you lose too many to spy. But even after you figure that out, yeah, then figure out the rest of the solution can be a little challenging still. Because yeah, you need to realize that you are short on skills and that you can't really like take the normal way of pretty much like going through the walls, yeah, on both sides. However, I did see another solution in which, oh, it is possible to merge the crowds together. So I was like, oh, that seemed a little bit like one of the easiest solutions I've seen. But well, like I said, yeah, regardless of how you go about it, yeah, it's still a pretty challenging though. Spiky 10, yeah, definitely one of the harder levels of the pack, but like yeah, even though the solution is somewhat almost like clear cut and everything, but yeah, at least this one had me stumped until I realized what needed to happen. But it's a very, very nice one, and I definitely really like the way that I reasoned my way through it verbally, yeah, in my Let's Play. Yeah, I especially love the red herrings here, where you think to like bash through the bottom, for example, and then catch the climber coming up with the worker at the top. But no, 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 that turns out to be wrong. Instead, you need to dig so that both of them can climb out later on. And then, especially that digging the leftmost blocker free, and then platforming once he's low enough, yeah, to stop him. Yeah, that's pretty clever too. So nice job to Namida there. Yeah, I really like this low. Spiking alone. This one came super quick to me, only because of how like I nearly saw the build a fence combo almost immediately, and then just the fact that you don't have any floaters or gliders, it immediately locks the miner on the very far right side. So once I saw those two things, yeah, the solution just came to me very easily. So no curse there, yeah. So I avoided for the abstract levels with that particular track. Yeah, like Bridge Lemmings or something like that. I forget what it's called, but Spiky 12, yeah. I like the very distracting red herrings here, and that like, for example, the climbers match the save requirement exactly. So you think you could just send them over and be done. But nope, you still need a bomber to get down safely, which means you will still be a lemming short every time. And then I even thought to like bomb through the wall on both sides, but no, that turns out to be wrong as well. And then yeah, eventually it dawned upon me to basically climb a bomb and then just platform and then when you get into the hole and then repeat until you get high enough to like just simply go over the wall with well placed bombers. But yeah, still a nice level though. Spiky 13 gave me more problems than I thought it would. Yeah, but then again, I tend to be not so good with zombie lows. Of course, here it's not too bad just because of how you have one zombie. But it still goes to show you that, yeah, even those with just one zombie can still give you a lot of problems. Yeah, like it did with me here. There were definitely some solutions I saw where it's like, oh, yeah, I don't know why I did not see those before. But yeah, I think regardless of how you do the low, though, yeah, it's still like challenging. Yeah, all solutions that you find or use are challenging here. Spiky 14, yeah, a very hard low, but a really good one. Definitely one of my favorites. Um, so it's just all about realizing how you can get a glider to the on top of that bottom platform at the bottom. Yeah, so that you can build to the wall to lay the fence to the exit, and then just realizing how to like release the crowd. Because the other difficult part is just figuring out how to land on top of the pole there, so that you can do so. Yeah, and then the only other difficult part was just making sure that no one is all like clumped up so that you can like block before anyone gets to use the teleporter. Yeah, because then they would just fall into the flamethrower. But other than that, a very nice level and definitely one of my favorites. Spiky 15, yeah, the hardest part here was just seeing that platformer to like extend the basher. But even after I did see it, yeah, I still had to adjust the digger position several times so as to get the timing to work to close out the gap on the far left side. Yeah, before anyone falls through the bottomless pit, and also to make sure that the glider does not get himself into trouble, or rather get stuck in an infinite loop. Because sometimes when I finally did get to see off the gap on time, yeah, then I ran into the problem of the athlete gets into trouble, and I had to assign the climber to him because otherwise it would just come back too soon before the gap is finished. But yeah, other than that, it's a nice level though. Spiky 60, another pretty good one, and somewhat difficult as well. But yeah, it's just all about just realizing to zigzag to get over the top, and also make sure you get the timing correct so that you can platform to make a platform for the climber, and then platforming with the climber to finish on time before the first platformer slips through. Yeah, so nice level here though. Spiky 17, yeah, this level is basically nothing but the trick of bouncing a fencer with a blocker, and then you keep him going the other way with the other skills you have. So this is very, very precise, and it definitely goes to show you why you should not make levels relying on this trick, because of all the heavy precision needed, and how defensive gets interrupted very, very easily. So yeah, it still took like half an hour for me to get it down, and I believe this is the very first time I managed to get it to work. There's almost a similar low in casual lemmings, but it involves a miner instead. Yeah, which isn't as easily interrupted, but it's still difficult to execute though. Yeah, maybe just not as hard as it is with the fencer, since again fencers get interrupted very, very easily. Spiky 18, yeah. So of the final three levels at the Spiky rank, yeah, I thought Spiky 18 was the hardest one. And yet surprisingly, there still seems to be multiple solutions possible. Yeah, because there were definitely some great ideas that I thought of doing, such as like using the miner builder combo, yeah, on those one-way walls. But I think the problem I ran into was not being able to make a turnaround point for everyone at the top. So yeah, I would say this is still a very hard load, just because like the route through it is not very obvious whatsoever. Yeah, it's not clear whether you need to like go through the middle or you need to go up the low on the far right side with everyone. But other than that, yeah, it's still a nice low to as one of the final three though for the rank. Spiky 19. Yeah, hard one, but a pretty good one. I think Napster did criticize the timing of the miner and the digger meeting up with one another, but yeah, I do agree that it can be tight. But like, fortunately, it's not too much of a problem, just because of how the blocker field is actually pretty high. Yeah, so that yeah, everyone can still turn around on the blocker before anyone gets trapped inside the digger pit with him. But yeah, other than that, if you don't realize it, yeah, then this can definitely be a hard low. And then finally, Spectre 20, yeah. I tried so hard to see if I could back route this, but no, I couldn't do it. And it still took me quite a while to realize what the solution is here as well. Like, yeah, I thought the decoration, like the stuff here, for example, was just like decoration. But yeah, as it turns out, it plays a very integral part in the solution. And then the other mistake I had was basically doing all the building and platforming on one side rather than doing it on both sides. Yeah, so that you don't have to waste too much time. And other than that, yeah, the other hard part was just seeing how to like dig and then how to use the blocker and everything. Yeah, because he actually turns out to be bashed out later on. But yeah, it's still a nice level to finish off the rank though. Alright, sharp one. Nice level to start out the level. I mean the rank. Even though I'm pretty certain that the way I used the basher at the start to like turn around, yeah, isn't like intended at all. It definitely does look imposing and intimidating. Yeah, just due to the pickups and the somewhat large size. But yeah, it actually turned out not to be so bad. Although I did use some timing here to like basically get the karmas to close to 1 hour and then like platform so that the other one can just drop onto the button. So yeah, I think either way, yeah, it's still intended to have multiple solutions though. So I think this is still one of those that is like open ended for the most part. Yeah, although not too open ended. Sharp tune, yeah, this one was somewhat difficult, yeah, and it did give me some problems, but then it was just some things that I did before, but then I didn't realize later on, yeah, and that kind of got me into trouble, yeah, such as how to like stop the splatting when lemmings drop down from the top, and there was that one time in which I made a platformer there to stop that, but then yeah, it took me quite a while to realize that, yeah, once I um thought about or once I saw what the solution is, uh I think the only criticism I would have here is just the precision at the very far right. Yeah, because the miner to the right almost escapes the level. Yeah, on to the deadly level sides. Yeah, before you can like get a chance to clone them. Yeah, in order to get everyone up. But no, no, it's a pretty nice level though. Sharp 3, definitely one of the hardest levels I played. Yeah, from this rank. Um, it definitely took quite a while, and there's a lot of possibilities. Yeah, and just there's plenty of approaches that seem they might work, but they ultimately do not. Yeah, because you like lose too many, or some tasks get done too soon. Yeah, and then they get into trouble because the gaps aren't prepared, for example. But yeah, it's still a nice level though. Just it's a very hard to see solution though. And there might even be multiple solutions actually, but yeah, I'm not certain. Sharp 4, yeah, the only hard part is at the beginning. Yeah, just realizing how to get the lemmings down safely. Yeah, because there isn't that many like ways to get them down safely while splatting. Yeah, there were definitely some other things that I thought about doing, such as like maybe getting glider over here, for example, and then getting them down safely. But no, that turns out to not be the case. This definitely does remind me of that candy though from uh was it Lemmings plus 4 or Lemmings plus 5? I don't remember which packet it is now, but yeah, it's definitely one of those. Yeah, I think that one I kind of brute forced as well. Yeah, just relied on luck and the timing being correct. Sharp 5, yeah, nothing too hard about this one. Although, again, there's some precision needed here that it can be a little bit frustrating. But other than that, yeah, it's a very nice though. Yeah, just realizing how to like temporarily delay the crowd and then like permanently contain them until the path is ready and stuff. Sharp 6, definitely one of my favorites. Although, yeah, the timing is still pretty difficult, especially with syncing up the climber and um one of the limbs that did the stack and is trapped on the other side. I really do like the red herring of going to the bottom, of making you think you need to go to the bottom, but you actually don't. Yeah, instead the solution is something else. Yeah, just going over the top and then yeah, just making sure that the solution all comes together. I think if you realize the stacker to make a climber friendly wall, yeah, then the low is a little easier after, but it can still be challenging though. And then sharp 7, yeah, although that I could have gotten solved in the video that I attempted this, but I unfortunately stopped a bit too short, yeah, before realizing what it actually is. Um, yeah, it's a deceivingly difficult low, even with just one lemming, and especially with the one of everything skill set. Yeah, there's definitely some approaches here that you can think of trying, but they actually don't work. And yes, I actually use a challenge variation here in that, like, yeah, if Numita really wanted to be cruel, yeah, he would take the bomber away. Yeah, because the thing is, you can realize that the nuke does the exact same thing, except it applies to every lemming on the screen. So yeah, that wasn't necessary. Yeah, I honestly can't believe that I missed that bomber skill because it's well, I think I know the what's to blame there in that, like, yeah, I completely discarded the bomber as needing to be used in the solution completely. So therefore, yeah, it did not occur to me that yeah, I could have just used the bomber skill instead rather than the nuke. But yeah, it's like I said, yeah, to Namida, if you really want to be cruel, yeah, you take the bomber skill away. But then the problem with that is that you don't have the full 8 skill panel. But anyway, yeah, it's a choice though, and regardless, yeah, he's not updating the pack anymore. So yeah, therefore the bomber skill will remain. Sharp 8, yeah, a very nice level here, and can be somewhat challenging. And definitely the hardest part to see here was just using a builder at the start rather than the platformer, because for quite a while I thought the climber would be the sacrifice, but no, that turns out to be wrong. But other than that, yeah, I still have problems with formulating the solution at the top here. But yeah, still a nice level though. Sharp 9, definitely one of the hardest levels that I played in the rank as well. Took me a very long time to come up with the solution, and in the end, I actually made the solution far more complicated than it needed to be. Yeah, where I actually use a mid-air walker, yeah, to mine to release 2 lemmings at the same time. Yeah, rather than just one. But yeah, I think that's definitely the hardest part to see in the solution, and just realizing what needs to be done in order to speed up the solution and finish on time. It's still a nice level though. Sharp 10, a pretty nice 2 of everything though here. Yeah, and again, one of the very rare X of everything those in this pack. Yeah, it's either the second of one or possibly the third. Yeah, X of everything. Yeah, I don't remember there was another one before that. Yeah, but Fluffy 3 is another one. So I don't know if this and Fluffy 3 are the only ones or there's one more um, in addition to those 2. But yeah, this one I would still say was a bit challenging, but honestly, it did not stump me as long as I thought it would. Although I still had to try several different things in order to like make sure I don't run out of the necessary skills. And once again, I just rely on the timing heavy solution, so that's to make sure that no one gets into trouble. Of course, it's really easy to block that, yeah, just by increasing the number of lemmings, for example. But yeah, honestly, this is just like an anything flies here. So so yeah, take your pick on how you solve it. Sharp 11, a pretty nice low, yeah, pretty hard, but I really like this one. The yeah, I think like Nepster though, I do criticize the pixel precise digger assignment at the top, and also the timing needed to get someone past yeah, the climber slash digger in order to block, because you absolutely will need a climber later on. But other than that, it's a very nice level. Definitely the hardest part to see here was the builder miner combo and using a blocker to bounce him off. And the stacker to extend the bastard, I saw that almost right away. And sharp 12, yeah, this was the one of those that I reasoned that like, I wonder if this is low where you need to use the fundamental difference between the blocker and the stoner. And yes, it turns out that that it is. So that made things a lot easier for me here. And it seems that yeah, feedback that Namida has gotten for this low, they were pretty much along the lines of like mind blowing or like, whoa, this solution is amazing. Yeah, and it definitely would have been for me. Yeah, had I like seen this trick for the very first time. Yeah, but I unfortunately saw this in United. Yeah, like from a few years back. So yeah, there's that. And I made a load that kind of uses a variation of this, but like yeah, you'll just have to play the load yourself. Yeah, I'm not going to spoil it there, and it's one of my contests though. So I'm hoping to make yeah at least one like non-contest though sooner or later. But yeah, as a matter of fact, I have a level idea. Yeah, and I just need to get it down on yeah down and made in the editor. Yeah, just before I forget it and stuff. Sharp 13. Yeah, this one was much harder than I thought. And yeah, again, for the title, I should have realized, oh, it's like a reference to Mayhem 3. And I even made a load that was inspired by it as well. Yeah, for this recent contest, load design contest that is currently in the voting phase. But yeah, just the fact that there's a zombie in here, yeah, that definitely made things harder than it needed to be. But no. Other than that, though, it's very, very hard to figure out the beginning with like keeping everyone safe and I guess just like whether or not you need to contain the crowd and stuff, or just like temporarily delay them until like the danger is past. But yeah, I still say it's a pretty nice though, and it was still very hard to see the building over the top, and then it's still being enough for the glider to bounce off the wall rather than like land before and then climb and get himself into trouble. Yeah, that I just thought that he would just climb over, yeah, and get into danger later. But turns out not to be the case. So had I realized that sooner, yeah, I probably would have gotten the low solved quicker than they did. Sharp 14, the fastest solve yeah in the entire rank. Yeah, this literally was solved by me in just 5 minutes. um, I think there are still slight variations, yeah, to like the way I solved it, for example. But yeah, I actually surprised myself at how very fast I solved this. But no, I got confirmation from namida himself that 14 is one of the easier levels of the sharp rank. So yeah, just the fact that I didn't have any trouble with it, yeah, that's not unusual. But what is unusual is the very fast 5 minute solve. Sharp 15, definitely a very imposing and intimidating low because of the size. But this one was actually not that bad of a low for me. Yeah, I think the only reason it was a quick solve was just how I used the bombing a basher in mid-stroke to release a worker lemming. And I saw Namida's intended solution here. I was like, oh, so it is intended. I was like, yeah, that would explain why I didn't have too much trouble with this low. It's still a pretty good, nice one though. Yeah, I actually like it. You, it's hard to figure out the most efficient route to go through so that you don't run out of the constructor skills. Sharp 16, yeah, definitely one of the harder levels of the sharp rank. This one definitely reminds me of a low. I think it's from Lemmings plus 5. Yeah, also in the machine tile set. Yeah, I think it's the one with the teleporter and stuff at the bottom left. So it definitely reminded me of that one. Um, only I guess despite the skill set, yeah, this was still deceivingly difficult. Um, and it seems that there's like more than one possible way to do this, but yeah, regardless of how you do it, it's still pretty hard. Yeah, definitely don't be fooled by the save requirement being just half the number of lemmings. Yeah, the losses will add up very quickly since it's very it's obvious that you can only take the bottom exit. Yeah, the top exit is completely off limits. Sharp 17. Yeah, another low, but I made it harder than it needed to be. Yeah, as it turns out, yeah, it is possible to go through the structure on the far right. I just didn't think to like use a falling bomber. So instead, yeah, I relied on a timing heavy solution that would have failed. But it would definitely fail if there was more lemmings. Yeah, and the release rate locked. Yeah, as it is here. But yeah, I would still say this is still a pretty nice level though. Yeah, even if it wasn't solved the intended way. And then Sharp 18, as I mentioned at the start of this video, yeah, this is definitely one of the hardest levels I've ever played from Namida. Yeah, but it's a very, very nice solution. Yeah, just a lot of parts are very, very hard to see here. Yeah, that stacker in particular, yeah, which I thought for a very long time was to make a splatform. Or possibly even a platformer, yeah, inside a bastion tunnel to do that instead. But no, those turned out to be completely wrong. Um, so yeah, those parts were very hard to see, and then just um, just thinking that the solution just had to be very fiddly with all the timing and everything. But no, it actually turns out the solution is very, very clean. Yeah, a lot of load designers will try to go out their way to like make the solution as easy as possible or as clean as possible. Yeah, rather than it being very fiddly. Now I have to say that I am probably guilty of some of it to an extent. Yeah, because I do have some lows where um there is some timing needed, but like it's not to the extent of like, oh, you need to be so precise, or like it needs to be at this exact time. Yeah, or otherwise you're not going to pass. No, 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 no. Yeah, it does arise. Then I tend to change the low so that it does not rely on that, on any pixel precision or any very uh timing heavy solutions. Because yeah, even though I don't like them myself, yeah, I unfortunately still get sucked into them to an extent whenever I'm solving those. So no, don't try to copy my bad habit there. But hey, it's up to you if you want to make your life harder than it needs to be, or you just find an easier way out. Sharp 19, definitely not as bad as I thought. Yeah, just like the meter told me, this is not a pushover whatsoever. I still say it's a very nice load though. Just it didn't take me as long as I thought it would. I still like it though. And then yeah, maybe this was the load that was a time attack and everything. Yeah, so maybe when going for that, yeah, then the low is considerably harder. But well, I'm just concerned with just solving the low itself. So yeah, talismans I generally don't care too much about. Alrighty, and then sharp 20. Yeah, for the final low, yeah, it's definitely one of the largest levels of the pack. Yeah, one of the very rare big levels. And so, yes, as a result, it does give an impression of a very intimidating and difficult low. But yeah, it actually turns out not to be so bad. And I think I was just lucky enough to realize the builder minor combo very early, so that this low didn't take too long. As a matter of fact, I'm curious, um what was that? Yeah, let me just go see what it is. Complete the low. Oh, okay. Yeah, so it's just get the low solved. So definitely no challenge at all in trying to go for it. But yes, so with that, we have completed Lemmings plus Omega 2. And so I've officially joined the short list of people who have completed the pack. Yeah, all the way to the very end. So we have learned the answer to the question. Yes, KYN can indeed finish the pack. Yeah, and therefore not get dead in his tracks with some sharp lows that he couldn't solve. So awesome. I feel very, very proud about that. Um, so yes, I might have come long after some of the solving grades have completed the pack, but well, yeah, I eventually got to this pack and was able to play through to the very end. And again, as I've said plenty of times, I really, really enjoyed this pack. Yeah, I enjoyed it a lot. Yeah, and it's definitely a very high quality pack. And so because of that, yeah, I am definitely looking forward to Namida's remaining entries of the series. Yeah, I still have Lemmings plus 6 and Lemmings plus 3D. Um, but if you're just looking at the 2D packs, yeah, then I only have Lemmings plus 6 remaining. Although there is a possibility of a Lemmings plus 7, but we haven't heard too much progress on that from Namida himself. So that pack is still like basically hanging in the balance. We don't know if he'll complete it or if it'll just remain incomplete. But well, I'm hoping that Namida finds the motivation and will to like keep working on the pack and eventually release it, because I would definitely love to see more from him. Yeah, I really, really enjoyed his lows, especially the ones in the later series. Um, so yeah, this is Lemmings plus Omega 2, everyone. So with that, I hope you enjoyed this Let's Play, and I will see you guys all around for future projects and LPs that I do. Yeah, I think what I would do is maybe take a few days break or so before I resume with other LPs I want to do. Yeah, there's definitely some other Lemmings packs that I would like to get to. Yeah, the Meanest 2 is definitely one of them. Then I might LP a few other like bunch of smaller packs, but I will see there, because I think I do have some in mind. But again, I need some time to recollect myself and to see, yeah, which ones I would like to get to and which ones I can like maybe defer and get to later on rather than sooner. So yes, with this, have a great day, everyone, and I'll see you guys all around.